The American people just got one step closer to potentially receiving a DOGE dividend, which would basically be a dividend given to every American taxpayer household with the savings recuperated by the work that DOGE and Elon Musk and President Trump are doing. This would be insane. So, investor James Fishback just posted this on Twitter a few hours ago. He said, President Trump and Elon Musk should announce a DOGE dividend, a tax refund check sent to every taxpayer funded exclusively with a portion of the savings delivered by DOGE. And Elon responded to it, saying that he will check with the president. So let's dive right into this. But before we do, my name is Clayton Kearns from TrendingPolitics.com. If you have not already subscribed, please make sure to do so below and like this video, because it really helps us out in the algorithm. So anyways, let's get right into this. So this is a document that this man, James Fishback, he's an investor, and he basically did the math. And long story short, he thinks that if everything goes right, now again, this has not materialized much yet. This has not gone to the president yet, but Elon says he's going to bring it up with Trump. According to his math, if everything goes right, each U.S. taxpayer household could get upwards of a $5,000 DOGE dividend. And here's his math on that. All right. DOGE is targeting $2 trillion in total savings. If you take 20% of that, which would be $400 billion, and return it to the 79 million U.S. households, then you divide that by 79 million, and each household would get a $5,000 DOGE dividend per tax-paying household. And he goes further into this and he lays out four great benefits for the American people. Number one, it compensates American taxpayers for the egregious misuse and abuse of their hard-earned tax dollars that DOGE has uncovered. It shares the benefits of DOGE's cost savings with the American taxpayers, incentivizing them to report instances of waste, fraud, and abuse to DOGE, which increases the total amount of DOGE savings and increases the size of their DOGE dividend check. President Trump's DOGE dividend works to restore public trust between taxpayers and their government, making good on this social contract and increasing tax morale. The conditional nature of the tax refund, only available to taxpayers of federal income tax in 2025, incentivizes labor force participation because only net payers of federal income are eligible to receive President Trump's DOGE dividend. Now, once again, this is all just a concept. This is all just an idea, but I really do love the concept. I mean, can you imagine if every tax-paying household was just given a check of $5,000, say, hey, here's all the abuse that happened with our country over the last many years, and guess what? We're going to compensate you for it. I feel like this is a good path for us to run on. So let's watch a little bit of his video that he actually posted last week about this, but this is all just gaining traction today.
DOGE is having an incredible couple of weeks under President Trump's leadership and Elon Musk's execution. But here's what we have to do to take this mission one step further. 80% of the DOGE money saved needs to go to paying down the national debt, and the other 20% needs to go right back to the same people who sent it to DC in the first place, taxpayers like you and me. DOGE is set to save $2 trillion over the next 2 years. There are 78 million tax-paying households in America. That means that $25,000 per household is what's being saved by DOGE. 20,000 of that goes towards the national debt, and the other 5,000 needs to go right back to households in the form of a DOGE dividend, a check saying that the federal government misused your funds, we abused them, we sent it to the transgender opera in Colombia, we did not do right by you, and now it is the beginning of earning public trust. Just like a company has a money-back guarantee on a product that doesn't necessarily fit its description, our tax dollars were supposed to be used for America, not for other countries. DOGE uncovered the waste, fraud, and abuse, the absolute egregious use of funds. Now it's time to refund those tax payments back to the people. Use it to pay down the national debt. That's how President Trump and Elon take the DOGE mission full circle, and it's just icing on the cake.
So, what do we think about this? Please leave a comment below because I am dying to know what you guys have to think about this. I mean, think about for a moment all of the fraud, waste, and abuse that we've seen over the last few weeks. I covered this more in depth in the other video I just made a little bit ago, but our taxpayer dollars are going to things like this. $486 million to the Consultorium for Elections and Political Process Strengthening, including $22 million for inclusive and participatory political process in Moldova, and $21 million for voter turnout in India. Okay? $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. I think that might be the last thing on our minds. The last thing we should be concerned about, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with their learning habits with the Asian people. We know that historically they are very good at what they do when it comes to schoolwork and learning. And by the way, $1.5 million for voter confidence in Libya. Now, the Democrats are going to say, oh, well, this is not that much money. I mean, when you take a look at our trillions of dollars in debt, what's $1.5 million? How many meals could $1.5 million buy for homeless veterans? How many shelters could $1.5 million provide for homeless veterans? How much could it help struggling and affected families who don't choose to live this way, who are suffering through the inflation of the last 4 years and the prices from the disastrous Biden administration? These are all things that the American people deserve payback on, and I pray to God that something like a DOGE dividend really does materialize. So let me know what you think about a DOGE dividend in the comments below, and I will be talking to you shortly. Once again, if you've been watching this long, then obviously you like this content. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications every single day. I'll talk to you soon.